Okay, this is a little video on the best board game ever made in the history of the Earth. It's called the Hentai Magazine of 1,000 Truths. It's rumored to be 1,000 years old. You see, I don't have any rules for it, so I'm pretty much just making them up as I go. So, as you can see, you could start, you start right there. You go along here, you collect money as you go, and if you land on that advice space right there, your brother tells you, good luck, Biru, plus 20. I don't know if that's your player's brother or something, I'm just assuming. But as you can see, right before that, there is cane puddle, as in puddle of cane, someone just on the ground, and it formed a puddle. And if you do happen to land on that, then you lose your next turn. No biggie, but it will be a biggie if you land right there on the second cane puddle. And then you'll be stuck and lose another turn. And then right there is stop. What I'm assuming that is when you get there you have to just stop. And so it makes no sense right those two spaces. So you'll get there and then it doesn't matter what you roll because you just have to stop right there. And then if you get one that says advice, and I'm going to try and make up this person's voice. No one has ever seen the Hentai of 1,000 Truths. I suggest you just go back now. And then move along, get to collect some money, go up here. And there's a little arrow thing right here. You go along there if you want to get some $20. Oh, and right there, I'm guessing that's the main character. He says, our quest begins. But right here is the secret hentai shop. For $10, the money that you've been collecting along here, you could buy hentai, use it at any time, and it gives you an extra 5 spaces, like a little boost. Kind of like in Mario Kart, you can get the mushrooms and use them and give you a little boost. And then if you're really, really lucky, if you land on the next space, you get to meet what we've called the BB Dude, which stands for Buff Beach Dude. He's all like, looking for hentai, eh? I say, grow up! And he also has erectile dysfunction. There's a little FAQ for you right there. This is Jizz Rain. Next roll loses 3. So the next time this counts for the next player. So if you land on that, it actually helps you because your opponent will lose 3 from their roll. And then there's some cane puddles right there again. You don't want to land on those, lose a turn. Then right there's the Jizz Blade, and you get plus 10 on your next roll, which is pretty nice, but you gotta land on it. And then you go down that way. But a different way you could go is you could go down and not follow BB Dude's advice, which I don't know why you'd want to do that, because BB Dude is an inspiration to all. But there's some Jizz Rain right there too. If you land right there, you can work at BK, and every turn skipped you get $20, so that way you could go to Hen to Go, which stands for Hentai to Go, right there, and buy some hentai, so you could buy one for $10 right there, and that gives you plus 3 spaces. One for $50 right there, which gives you 10 spaces, and then if you have $100, you can buy this like giant encyclopedia or something, and it gives you 30 spaces. Then down here there's a stop, which is annoying. There's a Jizz Axe, which there it is. Next roll, yours, gets plus 7. And then you move on to the second part of the board. There's a cane puddle on both sides, some Jizz Rain, plus $20, 2 stops, and then $20. And then right there, you have to stop and wait for your opponent to get there too. And then it's battle. There's the rules for battle right here. Roll 3 dices. Whoever has the highest number rolled combined gets half of the loser's money. Then you move over here, and here's where the game gets pretty weird. See that right there? That counts as 20 spaces. So you just gotta roll and roll until you get through the 20 spaces. But even worse is right next to it. Counts as 30 spaces. So you roll until you get, well, if you get to 29, then you can work at Burger King again. And if you just so happen to get 1 your next turn, then you can go to the secret hentai shop again and buy some hentai. And then pretty much the final 50 spaces is just one giant space. Counts as 50 spaces. You just gotta roll until you finally land on there for 50 times, but then it'll all be worth it when you finally reach the end and get the legendary Hentai magazine of 1,000 Truths. Codename FUCKTAI.